Hi students, this is unit number 5 of Engineering Geology. Chapter Geological Considerations for Design and Construction of Dam and Reservoir. Dam is a hydraulic structure constructed across a river to store water in the upstream side for various purposes like domestic water supply schemes, irrigation, hydropower generation, etc. Geological considerations for site selection. Topography, watertight reservoir basin, a narrow river channel, safe foundation, provision for disposal of surplus water through a suitable spillway, availability of the required material for construction in the neighborhood area. Topography. Topography refers the naturally available land features such as mountains, valleys, rivers, plains, etc. The topography of an area suggests the first choice of the type of the dam. Example, a narrow V-shaped river valley suggests the selection of the RC dam. A narrow U-shaped river valley suggests the selection of the concrete gravity overflow dam. Watertight reservoir basin. The reservoir may be failed due to excessive leakage of water, rapid accumulation of silt in it. The rate of leakage of water from any reservoir is dependent on the initial position of water table underneath the basin and nature of the rock forming the country. In many river valleys, regional water table lies near the earth's surface and the result river or stream is particularly fed from the groundwater. Those streams are called effluent streams. Streams which feed groundwater are known as influent streams. Therefore, reservoirs lying along the course of effluent rivers are not likely to lose much water through the seepage. Narrow river channel. This is the natural characteristics purely contributing towards the size of the dam and hence the economy of the dam project. If the river channel is narrow, relatively smaller dam can be built with low cost and vice versa. Next one, safe foundation abutments of dam. The failure of the dam due to the prevalence of adverse geological conditions along its foundation and abutment may lead to devastating flood in the downstream area. So, in selecting a dam site, immense responsibility is involved, which includes geological and geophysical studies to find out the depth of the bedrocks on which the dam has to stand, the thickness of the overburden, that is, unconsolidated deposits of clay, silt, sand, gravel, etc. can be found out geophysical investigations. Granite, syenite, diorite, gabbros, gneiss, schist, quartzite and other varieties of massive igneous and metamorphic rocks are capable of supporting enormous load, are impervious and desert extent provided they do not contain much joints and other planes of weakness. Dams on various geological strata. Horizontal beds should offer best support for the weight of the dam, but as it shown in a later section, the resultant forces is always inclined downstream. The various strata. The most unfavorable strike direction is the one of which the bed strike parallel to the axis of the dam and the dip is downstream. It must be avoided as far as possible. Therefore, other conditions being same, beds with upstream dips are quite favorable site for dam foundations. Dam along upstream side of anticline. The upstream side of the anticline will be a favorable site for dam because seepage for reservoir, if any, will be along the upstream side of anticline, that is within the reservoir side itself. Dam along downstream side of syncline. The downstream side of the syncline will be favorable site for dam. Folded strata are found favorable for accumulation of oil and natural gas. Thank you.